All right, this is a great metaphor. This is prime drink. I don't recommend it. It's poison. It's got sucralose in there. Sucralose is a 0-calorie sweetener. James Smith, PT, he recommends it. A lot of doctors and researchers out there recommend it. It's a carcinogen. It causes cancer, causes bad gut health, blah, blah, blah. Sucralose, don't be confused it with sucrose. Sucrose is a sugar naturally occurring. Sucrose is made by plants. Sucralose is made in a plant using toxic chemicals. Sucralose, don't have it. Anyway, while using this example, I get this in the bin, dumpster diving. I've pulled hundreds of bottles of Prime and Can out of the bins. I use it as drain cleaner, as bathroom cleaner, and then I get recycling on the bottle, 10 cents. Hey, do what you can do, or give them out to a crew. In the mall there, there's a guy I give my recycling to often. So where are you getting all these bottles of Prime from? So the bins, dumpster diving. If you know, you know. Anyway, I pulled about $1,000 of Prime energy drinks from the bins in the last week. What's going on? This is getting dumped here in Australia real often. Anyway, go where you're valued. So to me, the value of this is 10 cents. All right? The value of this to me is drain cleaner, kitchen cleaner, shower cleaner. That's the value of this to me. For other people, they will pay. Remember that when Prime had the full hype beast thing going on, kids were like paying for whatever they're paying. They're filling up this with water and just drinking it. I got Prime. I'm an NPC. I'm an NPC. I read the NPC handbook in 2024. Don't drink sugar water, drink Prime. You know what I mean? So that go where you're valued. This is to me is worth 10 cents. It's not even 10 cents, but I'm gonna pull it out of the bin for 10 cents. You know what I'm saying? We'll put out. This bottle was going to landfill. All right. No, it wasn't going to recycling bin, just in a big dumpster going to landfill, okay? With batteries and SD cards and tape and just all perfectly, fine stationery, just crazy. This was going to landfill. So that was my little OCD trigger. I'm like, let's put it out of landfill. Let me use the liquid as, glass cleaner in the bathroom and let me get the recycled to the bottle, Anyway, so go where you're valued. But for other people, it's worth a lot. In life, this goes for men and women, people. Like, I see a lot of guys struggle with finding a girl or hanging around women. They're chasing approval from women who don't even see them, or women who do see them and think, yeah, but you're not my type of guy, Go to places where you will be valued, guys. And then conversely with women are going to the club, they're getting on Bumble, and they're seeking a boyfriend, but they're just getting ran through, pumped and dumped by fuckboys who they think, the girls think these guys are really hot, Maybe if I give him sex, he'll be my boyfriend. Girl, you're like, he's got like 10 girlfriends, and you know it, but you don't care because you live in fairy tale land. Well, I'm different. I'll change him. Yeah. And then by age 30, they're like, okay, this isn't working. Let me, hey, the guy, sorry, I ignored you, but I want to get married and have kids. I'll give you a shot. And then I'll fuck that guy when I'm ovulating, whenever, So that's just, and that's fine. It just is what it is. So if you understand the game, then you can play it better. So guys, go where you're valued. If you're seeking women, all right, if you're not into chicks and you're gay and you're bros, that's fine too. But if you're a bro that's into chicks, you got to go where you're valued, man. Otherwise, you're going to be just feeling fucking shot down so much, all right? Like, I walk around the streets here, and some women know me from social media, so like, hey, and then some girls look at me like, oh, he looks like a creepy bro. Some girls think, oh, he looks sort of fit, blah, blah, blah. I'll go to the Southeast Asia, maybe something like Philippines, where all the girls speak English, and fuck, man. It is off the fucking hook, the female approving attention I will get, all right? It is off the fucking hook. You feel like, it's like, yeah, it's nuts. Now, I have online celebrity fame, so I put on my events and I understand what it's like when women look at you and they're down, they're into you. And that is like, I go to the Philippines, girls don't know who the fuck I am over there. Well, some do, but not many do. But they're down, all right? They're in, okay? And it's like, damn, this is crazy. And I have guys, I'm like, dudes, go to Asia. Or go anywhere where you are valued. Same with girls as well. Girls go to Asia or Africa or whatever, and they're going to be treated better by the locals, okay? Typically. it's just, it is what it is. People say, oh, that's shallow, that's fake, that's like, that is what it is, man. It is what it is, okay? We live in a very, very interesting world. Go where you're valued, all right? Now, let's forget about sex and relationships. Let's talk about have feelings of respect and worthiness. Go where you're valued, okay? Go where you're valued. Why hang out with people who just hang out with you because they're also bored and lonely? Fuck that. You know, I'd rather go hang out with animals. But then, oh, but the animals, the pigeons are only nice to me because I'm giving them some seeds. The cats are only nice to me because I feed them and pet them. There's always something for something. Right? There's no free lunch in the world, is there? Is there any free lunches in life? There's always something for something. Our gifts always make room for us in life. So go to places and be around things that appreciate your gifts. And then it's a bit of a transaction and exchange. You have my gifts, I have your gifts, what I want. You want what you want from me, you get that. You know what I mean? And it's give and take. It's community. It's sharing. It's caring. So that's the deal right there. So just make sure that you're in a life situation where you're happy, where you're satisfied about the transaction. I don't want to be in a transactional. Then life is transactions. Sorry. You inhale oxygen from the plants. You exhale carbon dioxide for the plants. Okay, oxygen from the plants. Carbon dioxide comes out for the plants. There's always exchanges in life. If you don't want to do transactions, then you're not living. Simple as that. So go where you're valued. Why hang out in a cave, low oxygen environment when you want to feel oxygenated? Go hang out with the plants. The cave doesn't need you. The plants do. Okay. You'll feel better hanging out with the plants. You'll feel better hanging out with the crew who you can train with, do sport with, just hobbies with, stuff like that, positive stuff. Go where you're valued and be something of value. Tap into hobbies, tap into gifts, tap into talents. Okay? I'm good at fixing tires. I'm good at helping people fucking have the best health and weight loss transformations. I'm good at shoes. I'm good at bike. I'm just good at some certain things that I'm passionate about. And so people value that from me. So they give me their time, money, bodies, or whatever in exchange for what I can help them with. So it's win-win. And other people, they see me as some fucking dangerous, crackhead looking blah, 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 Aussie bloke. Oh my God. You know what I mean? Seriously, some people think I'm like a dangerous individual. And they're like, oh, they have fear, they have paranoia. Oh my God, dude. They're living hard lives, yes. So, and I feel sorry for them. But it always gets me like G'd up. I think, man, you think I'm a dangerous person? Fucking hell. That's crazy. You must be really scared of spiders as well, then. And they are. These people, you get a huntsman spider on them, like, look at huntsman's gonna kill me. Dude, I'm just dangerous. You just want to help those people, don't you? Help them get out of the pain cycle. Go where you're valued. Go where you're valued. If your partner doesn't see your value, why are you wasting time with them? Okay? Why? Well, my kids don't see my value. They just treat me as an ATM. Yeah, that's what kids do. Deal with it. That's why I got a vasectomy. All right? And also, know what you're getting into. Know what you're getting into. Okay? Know what you get into. A lot of people aren't happy with that. A lot of guys are like, oh, I lost my job now, my chick bounced. Yeah, well, she stopped giving you sex and feminine vibes. How long would you stick around for? There's always something for something. It's it's how it is, man. But yeah, I see a lot of guys struggling and a lot of girls struggling because they go, they hang, they chill in places they're not really valued. And I think, why do people do that? And it's because they don't value themselves, or they have excessive entitlement as well. They're like, well, I'm worth this. And it's like, yeah, nah. Or maybe you are, but you're not putting the work in to be able to tap into those gifts, okay? So it's, it's always about self-awareness, isn't it? It's good to spend time self-reflecting, not those navel-gazing in the mirror going, like, but just going, how can I make myself, my personality better? What are my gifts and how can I share them with people? How can I share them with the world, the environment, the animals, etc.? Okay? And also, it's all about self-value. I can go out into nature, be picking up plastic and string and rope and catching animals and cutting plastic off them and string off the birds' feet. And no one's out there saying, hey, Harley, good job. No animal comes back to me and says, oh, thanks for cutting the string off my feet. They're like, oh my God, you almost tried to kill me. Fuck you, you know? So no one's congratulating for me for that, but I am myself. I'm like, that felt good. That felt good picking up that plastic bag, putting it in the bin. That felt good getting that dumpster dive, putting it in the recycling bin. That felt good helping that animal. That felt good doing that. And the anonymous help, that felt good. I feel good from doing that. So often we do things to get outside approval, and that's fine. But it'll also give yourself that self-approval by doing the right things to help the environment. Okay, I'm not going to ride my bike. I'm going to turn off the water early. I'm going to turn off the lights. You know, just do things to help the environment, and that builds your self-esteem. You feel self-esteem grows when we feel like we're worthy. All right. So when you have a friendship with Mother Nature, and you start doing things that help Mother Nature, you instantly raise your self-esteem. And when you raise your self-esteem, your confidence comes up. That helps you level up in society, and then you command attention and time. You'll get that from people that you're like, oh, this person's pretty cool too. You know, like attracts like, water seeks its own level. Junkies hang around junkies. Fat people hang around fat people, right? Fit people hang around fit people, right? It's like attracts like. Birds of a feather flock together, okay? Now, some people dress up as a turkey. They're going to try and hang out in the eagles. But when the eagles start flying, the turkey's like, hey, guys, wait for me. The eagles ain't waiting, all right? You know, it's eagles ain't waiting. If you want to fly like an eagle, you can't hang out with turkeys. Sorry, turkeys, you know? And the best thing you can do for a turkey is if you're an eagle, is fly. Turkeys can fly right if they put the effort in, okay? So by being the eagle flying, if the turkey wants it, a turkey will get off the ground, flap its wings, and do a bit of gliding as well. It will never be an eagle, but it can be a turkey eagle. You know? So there you go, some tips there. Go where you're worthy, create your self-worth, and start creating self-worth by living the most or more eco lifestyle that you can. That'll raise your self-esteem. And when you're raising your self-esteem, that's the kickoff effect momentum-wise for everything better in life. Your health's better, you know, you have better connection with yourself and nature, and then things just kick off, man, all right? Then you become the person who needs nobody, and you become the person that everybody needs. I can spend months outside in nature with no issues, camping out alone in the forest, you know, just hanging out in nature, enjoying nature, doing what I can to help it. I can do that. It's not a problem. And so when you become that sort of person, you are seen differently by people. You're seen as a crazy individual that's dangerous by people with mental health problems, or by people who are saying, you're like, man, that's fucking cool, bro. You can spend months outdoors in the wilderness, and then you can go give public talks and share that stuff, and you know, and help people, help animals. Damn, that's rad. You know, anyone can do that. I ain't special. I'm just a person who's put in special amount of work to create more self-worth and share that. Happiness is best shared. Happiness is only experienced in the present moment, and happiness is an inside job, okay? Your brain isn't here to keep you happy. It's here to keep you alive. The brain's default setting is anxiety. Is this safe? Oh my God, the risk. What's going on here? What's that noise? That's the brain's focus, to keep you alive. Brain isn't here to keep you happy. That's our choice by focusing on what we're grateful for, focusing on what we have, you know, how we can help. That's our job. But the brain's default is anxiety. That's why things like caffeine and shit are bad, because they raise your cortisol too much. And if you don't really know yourself that well, your cortisol's right up, your anxiety's right up, and you just start flipping out, and then you're on the Xanax, and then you're fucking numb, and then you're missing out, okay? When you take caffeine, you're getting too jittery, most of us are, and then you take the downers, you know, or the next day coming down naturally, and you feel like shit, you're missing out, okay? So skip the downers, skip the uppers, go to bed 7, 8 o'clock, and let your life change itself.